Hey guys, so I just got back from the theater from seeing another double feature. Yay me! You ever have one of those weeks when you're about to go to the movie theaters and you go to check what's playing and you look and you go, well, this is not going to be an exciting week. Well, that's this week. It's usually around this time of year, like right before Halloween. Instead of maybe here's a fucking crazy idea, releasing some big horror movies, they just release they just put a lot of shit out. I don't understand that. Like that, like Labor Day weekend. I've never understood that one fucking bit. But anyways, so let's get the first one out of the way because I really want to go home because I want to go to bed. So the first movie I saw was Countdown. So, if you don't know what Countdown is, it's the new horror movie. That's the only big horror movie release coming out or around Halloween. It's about a killer app on your phone. Yay! This is a trailer that I got a couple times. I'm like, really, really. This is what we've come to as far as horror movies. A killer app on our phone. Fuck it, why not? I not gonna lie, I was not looking forward to this one fucking bit. And I was like, alright, well I guess one of the positives about going to see it first thing, I was like, well, get this fucking out of the way now and just don't have to worry about it later. And hell, I fucking should have took it as a sign. I was on my way to go see this movie, and I got stuck in a traffic jam where there was a fucking big giant wreck on the highway right before the movie theater. I should have took that as a fucking sign, because this movie was fucking terrible. This movie was bad. I don't know. I was laughing as I was walking out of the theater because I was like, I wasn't mad. I was just like, what the fuck did I expect? It's a killer app. It's exactly what it's fucking. It's as ridiculous as it sounds, and it's nothing more than that. God damn, this movie is so stupid. Man, this is one of the dumbest movies I've seen all year. It's not gonna probably be. This is not my least favorite film of the year, but this is up there. Maybe it could be on my top 5. This was dumb. This was really dumb. it's a movie that every fucking horror movie nowadays, it's relying on jump scares, and that's about fucking it. It's just jump scare, jump scare, jump scare. And if you like jump scares, you're gonna fucking love this movie. And being today's society and everybody's young kids nowadays are scared of their own fucking shadow, and they'll probably piss their pants with this fucking movie. So what is this movie about? Like I said, it's a movie about, like I said, an app that tells you when you die, that is controlled by a demon. Spoiler alert. I'll spoil. I'm not going to spoil everything, but it's controlled by a demon. It's an app made by a demon. I'm not making that up. That tells you when you're going to die, and it also mixes in Final Destination, where if you decide to change your fate, change the way you die, then you'll have demons start fucking with you until your time is up, and then they'll just come and fucking kill you. So it's basically trying to be Final Destination meets Drag Me to Hell and The Ring at the same fucking time, and it's not even close to being as entertaining as those 3 fucking movies. It's I don't, as soon as because you see in the trailers there's numerous times in the trailers or in the commercials that say, oh, user agreement broken. That's their version of, well, you changed your fate, now you're gonna die, you're gonna suffer an even worse fate than you were supposed to suffer in the first place. There's a character that changes their train or they're supposed to go on a train at that time that they're supposed to die, and they decide to cancel that train ride, and because of that, that was supposed to be the way they die. That's them breaking their user agreement. Again, this is so stupid just even fucking describing this movie. It's like it's trying to be that, and it's failing. Like it's just eye-rolling, stupid. There is like, I was surprised they didn't fucking try to exercise a phone or anything like that. Didn't they do that in one fucking movie? I forget what the fuck movie that was. They tried to exercise a fucking phone. What was it? I don't remember. I think it was like one missed call or something like that. They were one step away from that because they're going to like a phone dealer and asking him to try to hack into their phone, and like when he goes into hack into the phone and into the app, and it's like all in encryption. All the encryption is in Latin because it's a demon. Not making this up, people. And so, yeah, like, nobody in this everybody in this fucking movie is a moron. Everybody in this fucking... There is a point in this fucking movie where all they have to do is stand in a circle, and stand in a circle until their time runs out. And there's a demon right outside the circle trying to lure them out of the circle so that this demon can get them and kill them. And what do these fuckers do? One of the characters, and it's established at this fucking point, at this point in this movie, that the ghost or the demon or whatever the fuck it is, it will try to mess with your mind and try to mess with your like emotions and stuff like that, and try to like manipulate you. And they know this at this point, and of course, one of the characters decides to manipulate one of the characters in this movie. And of course, being that all these characters are fucking morons, they decide, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking, this seems reasonable, so I'm just gonna step outside the circle. And of course, they fucking die. Like, you fucking moron. Like, all they had to do was, like, it was an hour into this movie when they get in this circle part of this movie, or the circle, and I was just sitting there like, okay, so this is the end of the movie. It has to be the end of the movie because there's no reason for this movie to continue because it's established. All they have to do is stand in this fucking circle. Like, I was like, this is fucking stupid. And of course, so because I fucking underestimated the stupidity of these fucking characters, so of course they have to make it a half hour longer. There's also shit in this movie that's so dumb. I'm not making this up. This is one of the stupidest things I've seen in a while. So they give an explanation as to what this app is, like what the demon is, and they show like it's like in scripture or something like that, like stories of this demon are in scripture, and it is like a demon that will tell you your future and how long you live. And they show a picture, and they show a picture of a tale about a soldier who goes to a gypsy to try to find out how long they have to live. And the gypsy has this fucking giant scroll, and it has like all these numbers like placed on the scroll like it is on the app, like showing the seconds, minutes, days that they have left to live. I just started fucking cracking up. I'm like, who thought that was was a really brilliant idea? Like, I've heard people say, "Oh, this is supposed to be funny." No, it's not. This movie's done dead serious. They're like taking this shit seriously. This is not supposed to be funny. It's unintentionally funny. It's one of the funniest movies I've seen all fucking year. Even though, like, I'll watch something like Wish Upon a lot more than this, like, because that movie was fucking ridiculous. But that was even more funnier. This just was stupid. Like, this whole idea was stupid. This movie was just dumb. Like, from the get-go, who the hell thought this was a good idea? Like, the acting is terrible. in this movie. Like they try to give the main girl like happy death, try to make her like the tree from like Happy Death Day, and that she has a dead mother, and that's the reason why they try to give you a reason why they fucking download this app to try to find out. All you have to do, honestly, if you don't download the app, then you don't fucking die get killed by this demon. That's all you have to fucking do. Just don't download the fucking app. You'd think after a while, maybe after some people are not, faring too well, and some people are mysteriously dying and shit like that, maybe you would just not fucking download the app like the main character does after hearing this guy's story about she meets this guy in the hospital who fucking tells a story about his girlfriend downloading this app, and which is the opening of the movie, and she finds out she's only got like 2 hours to live, and then she mysteriously dies, and he's feeling all guilt-ridden about it. But of course, her being a fucking idiot, his main character is being an idiot, says, "Oh, I'll just download the app too. Oh, I only have 2 days left. Ooh." Fuck, this movie's so dumb. This movie's dumb. Like, there's there's countless shit that's so dumb about this movie that, like, I don't have the time to talk about it, because I'm tired, I want to go to bed. God damn it. I don't want to sit here and talk about Countdown. God, this movie is dumb. Don't go see it. Like, even if it's, what cracks me up is, like, there's movies, like, when people, I'm sure, like, earlier like, back in June, when people were talking about was some of the worst movies of the year so far, like, almost universally, everybody said that movie Serenity was the worst movie of the year. You know what? Fucking shit like this is worse than fucking Serenity. 10 times worse. Serenity at least had ambition. Serenity is at least memorable. I fucking love Serenity. I will watch that shit religiously over this shit any day of the week. Serenity is bad, no doubt. It's hilarious, though. Hilariously bad. And it's more entertaining and has, like, at least, like I said, more ambition. Like, at least it's not trying to, like, steal a bunch of different ideas from better horror movies like Final Destination and Drag Me to Hell and The Ring. I'm not even that big of a fan of The Ring, but fuck, that's a better movie than this shit. So fuck, don't see this shit. Don't watch anything. Like, it reassures me, like, that most people that was at the theater were still go to see Joker over shit like this. So that's reassuring. Trailers. Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker. I don't know if I've talked about this trailer. It's the D23 trailer that premiered at that Disney Comic-Con or Disney Con. It's showing, like, all the previous movies, footage from the previous movies, and then briefly showing footage of the new one. I'm looking forward to it. I'm a Star Wars fan at the end of the day. I'm going to see this regardless. I know people don't like The Last Jedi. Some people don't like. I didn't mind I liked The Last Jedi. Yeah, it had problems, I'll be the first to admit, but I liked The Last Jedi. I've had people try to tell me the prequels are better than these fucking sequels. I'm like, you're fucking. Just go away. I had an uncle to try to tell me. I'm like, just go back and watch the prequels. They're terrible. So, especially episode 1. So, yeah, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping they give us a good conclusion. They have to put a lot of people back in their good graces after a lot of people were disappointed by Last Jedi, so we'll see. My Spy. Dave Bautista is a spy. Dave Bautista has his turn at doing a kids action movie where he's a CIA agent or something like that who gets infiltrated by this little girl who lives next door or something like that while he's trying to do a mission, and so he has to pretty much work with her, something like that. And it's like I said, every fucking action star has to do this. The Rock has had to do it with that game plan, and Tooth Fairy. Vin Diesel had that with the pacifier. Everybody, Schwarzenegger, Kindergarten Cop. Like, everybody's had to do that one or two kids movies. So like John Cena is about to do that Playing with Fire. So whatever. Yeah, like it doesn't look that bad. I did laugh and did they're making jokes about Dave Bautista being on steroids. That's funny, and his tattoos. That legit made me laugh. That was just because if you know anything about him as a wrestler, yeah. That's pretty funny. Even though nowadays he's a lot smaller than he was. It's obviously he's not on roids. If he is on roids, it's not as much as he used to be. And then the other trailer is 21 Bridges. This is Chadwick Boseman is a cop, is investigating murder of cops in New York City. He shuts down a whole island of Manhattan, and it looks good. I thought it was being directed by the Russo brothers, the guys that made the Infinity War and the Endgame movie. Avengers Infinity War and Endgame, but I think it's only being produced by them. I was like, I was under the assumption they were directing, but it looks like they're only producing. But it doesn't look bad. I like Chadwick Boseman. It's got J.K. Simmons. I forget who else is in it, but it doesn't look bad. That's as far as trailers. I got one more review to do, and until then, I'll talk to you guys later.